Some paper airplanes clearly fly better than others, but why is this? One factor is the kind of design used to build the plane. In our activity, we tested the science behind paper airplanes, and there's a lot of cool science behind this activity, such as the forces that act on the flight. The forces that allow a paper airplane to fly are the same ones that real airplanes experience, so which is our simulation. The types of folding and paper airplanes that will simulate a real life airplane. The force is something that pushes or pulls something else. So when you push a paper airplane in the air, you are giving the paper plane a push forward. That type of push is the thrust. This plane propels forward, and under the wings is provided an upward lift on the plane. At the same time, air pushing back and slowing it down is creating the drag force. What also brings it down is the weight of the paper, which also affects flight, as gravity pulls everything down closer to Earth. All these forces, thrust, lift, drag, and gravity, affect how well a given paper airplane voyage goes. The materials that included in this activity was just a regular 8.5 by 11 printer paper that we used, and a open space to throw the airplane, and we just measured how far each airplane went. And then the types of airplanes that we used, or the types of folding techniques that we used, were 5 different ones. Was the Dart, the Monkey, the Condor, the Merlin, as well as the Piranha. In our activity, we were testing the effects of wing and body shape on the flight of paper airplanes, and we wanted to see which airplane produced the best lift. So we wanted to, what essentially we wanted to do is we want more air hitting the top, the bottom of the wing. We come at a certain angle, more molecules hitting the bottom, as opposed to the top creates the lift. And the way that we were able to simulate that at that certain angle is by throwing it up that way instead of just throwing it straight. And if obviously if you just throw it straight, it wouldn't go as far. We found that the Merlin flew the furthest because of the its shape, because it was able to create, or more air molecules were able to hit it, and then the shape, bigger wing, obviously would hit more air molecules. What didn't fly as much, or the least, was the Piranha. It didn't necessarily spiral down, but it just kind of flew straight and then kind of angled down, as opposed to many of the other ones.